I'm Damien Roy, and welcome on my guitar lesson YouTube channel. So today we're going to learn what to play and improvise on Creep by Radiohead. So this is a very popular pop rock song that a lot of cover bands play for making money. I did it a long time ago, and I played many times this song here. The big question is what to do over those chords. So if you look at the chords here, you have a G chord, you have B chord, after you have a C chord, and then suddenly you got a C minor chord. Okay, so you're going to say, yeah, this is easy stuff. Yes, it is. When you listen to Tom York, the singer, sing the melody over that, you start to think, what melody is he playing there? So first thing, let's say that we're going to first work on improvising over G, B, and C chords. So you can clearly hear that he's using the G major scale. Okay? He's using some of the notes here to create his melody out of that. So technically, this works all over the G, B, and C chord. And if you play, I'm still playing on G scale. So that works. Technically, you can use that. Second thing here that you can use is the E minor pentatonic. So over this chord here, you can improvise with E minor pentatonic. And so if I put the backing track here. It's going to change, so we'll see that a little bit later, and I have a little story for that. Third scale we can use over this here is the E minor harmonic scale. So we've always seen in the theory lessons the minor scales here, so we're going to play here starting with the open string, okay? So you got the tab written on the top there, so just follow it there. This is going to work also over it. And after it's going to change. So you can use the E minor harmonic over that, no problem. Okay, so create the positions that you want to use for that there. I just wrote down E minor harmonic scale that's covering kind of this part of the neck here. Okay, so now the critical part here is what to do over C minor. So I have a fun little story here to tell you. I was, I think, playing somewhere either in France or in Turkey at the time, a couple of years ago, playing in a cover band, a cool cover band, and that took me playing doing more than 100 gigs a year and traveling a little bit. So that was pretty cool. And so we had to play Creep by Radiohead because that was a popular song at the time. So what happened is that when you're playing in a club, there's always a drunken guy coming towards you saying, hey, guitarist, I can play better than you. Yeah, of course. I would answer, yes, of course you can play better than me. There's always better than ourselves. Yeah, I can nail you down. I can be the king of the night. I can play the best solo in the world. I said, look at the singer. Can we play, this young man wants to come and jam in the band. Could we just play, for example, Creep by Radiohead, and he could take the solo. So he came on stage pretty proud and started playing on the guitar saying, this is not good, and oh, these pedals you got are not so cool. I got better than you. Yeah, there's always better, I know. But there's always better. But Buddy, he didn't really work on the chord progression, so all went almost well until he went on the C minor, and suddenly he was like bending all that over, and he looked at me, oh yeah, you can take, so I'll do the rhythm. Yeah. So he totally failed. So when you're working on a solo, you always have to analyze the chords, and that's the magic of Radiohead. They have really interesting chord progressions for kind of pop rock alternative music there. So what happens on that C minor chord here is that you're going to be in a different key. First of all, we're going to analyze, before going on that C minor, what to do here. I'm going to give you a trick here for the C minor. First note to target is the third here. So since it's a minor chord, you can target the minor third, which is E flat, or the B flat here. So please review my lesson on the modal interchange, and this will save your life if you have to jam in the band on a 4-chord song. Okay? So coming back to here, if we analyze the chords, we got G, we got B, we got C. So we have to find the common ground for this here. The singer, he's improvising with the key of G major. This works on the 3 chords, but you probably heard that I was playing an E minor harmonic. Yes, so these all chords there, G, B, and C, they belong to the harmonization of E minor harmonic. So just let me prove it here. So if I harmonize the first chord of E minor harmonic here, we're going to have E minor major 7. So this is your first degree. Your second degree, we're going to go on F sharp minor 7 flat 5. Okay? The next one here, we're going to have G augmented, so it's G major plus 5. It sounds weird, but it's part of the minor harmonic harmonization scale here. The next one here, we're going to have A minor 7. The next one after, we're going to have the 5th degree, we're going to have B7. Okay? And then we're going to have C major 7, and the last one here we're gonna have D sharp diminished. Okay, so in those chords here that you've heard, you probably recognize right there that okay, there's a G. So G augmented here is, if we take off the tensions here if we take off the tensions right here, we have a G major chord. So this could work. It's also G major, the minor relative of E. So that's the reason why also it works. Because it's a song, we're starting in G and we finish in G. But the brain analyzes things differently, and we have to find reasons why here the G, the B, and the C works. So you have a G here that is technically a major chord. If we think about it here, it's a major chord if we take off all the tensions here, okay? Second thing here, we have also here the B7 chord. So B7, if you take off the 7, tension here, it's a B chord, okay? And then we have a C major, major 7. So in the song, we're playing this here. So he's playing G. He's thinking his song in the key of G, but it fits also with the minor harmonic. So over to G, it could work, definitely. It could work. It will work better with the G major scale, but E minor harmonic works. And the second chord, B7, it could be a 5th degree of E minor, so. See, that works there. C. For the C, it also works here. The G could work also because there's a G kind of major in the harmonization. Now this G here, it's better. It's part of G major scale. So we have the explanation for those 3 chords. G, B, and C could be part of E minor harmonic. The G, I would particularly play with G major scale, E minor pentatonic. That would work better. Instead of adding that D sharp here, that could be a strong tension for this G here because it's not the G augmented chord here. Okay, so that's the reason why all those scales here, you could use them there. And remember, for the G, maybe use more the G scale for that. Now let's go into that C minor. So that C minor here definitely is from another key. So my solution here to make it smooth and interesting here is to think the C minor as a 2nd degree of B flat major. So. And after come back absolutely on the B note here, which is the 3rd, major 3rd of G major. So that's what I'm doing. I'm starting on the G here. I'm starting on the major 3rd, so B. When I'm going on the B here, I could start also on the major 3rd of B that you have here, which is D sharp. So on the C, I can also go on the major 3rd, which is E. But now, when we go on the C minor, don't forget to go on E flat or B flat. If you have to improvise on the second tour, use the B flat, the second. And there you go. You're ready to be the king of the night. And if you ever have to go on stage and improvise on Creep, try it this way there. And you will work it out. And maybe the band will hire you to play with them. Who knows? But don't get drunk when you go on stage. Just forget about it. It never works. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please have a good practice there. You can loop your chords with a pedal looper there. That will be perfect to practice your solo improvisation. Have a good practice.